Hi everybody, my name is Michael Campbell and I serve as the family pastor here at Grace Church as well as the children's ministry. Thank you so much for reaching out and being willing and able to serve within our children's ministry. In this video, you will learn how to do what we do, but also why we do what we do and what our purpose is for a ministry. Our purpose is to lead and teach the next generation to believe biblically and love intentionally and honor God with our whole hearts, minds, and souls. And the reason we say believing biblically is because we don't want to take the Bible and then run it through a filter of how we were raised or our opinions and traditions and then believe whatever on the other side, but rather take those traditions and opinions and run them through the filter of Scripture and believe what we believe, which is why we use the Gospel Project curriculum, which goes over the entire Bible, Genesis to Revelation, over a 3-year span. And next is loving intentionally. Loving means telling the truth. And so as we develop and mentor these children, we want to do so in a way that speaks truth. And hey, maybe this is an area that we need to grow in, or you've worked really hard on this. You should be proud of this. As leaders and helpers in the classrooms, we want to have them experience a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ, and being truthful is a way to do that. And lastly, we do this to honor God. We must decrease so He must increase. We don't do this for the sake of adding numbers or what this ministry will look like or what will look like. It's honestly to glorify God. And we do that through 4 distinct values within our children's ministry. That's integrity, kindness, humility, and purpose. And so that's the high standard within our classrooms, but also at home personally. And so we hold this as a Grace Kids staff, but also have this standard for each of our helpers and volunteers, that they would live with integrity and do the right thing even when nobody's watching, to respond and act in kindness, and to display humility, not thinking less of oneself, but thinking of themselves less. And lastly, our purpose is to honor and glorify God. Now, within our children's ministry, it is really simple on how we present the gospel to the children. The most important thing, as we said, is to love them well and to shepherd them as our own. But this is really easy. So with this curriculum, the Gospel Project, within every classroom, the lessons will be pre-printed for you in there. And so there's discussion questions, there's the lesson review, there's games and craft. Everything in there is laid out for you. In addition to that, we have something called Grace Kids TV, where there's a TV monitor in every classroom where you will be able to watch a 15 to 20 minute video going over the entire lesson, games, trivia, crafts. So as you are watching it with the children, you simply need to press play, press pause, and lead appropriately. It is so easy. Next, if you are curious about what the classroom will look like, or if you need help, we also have walkie-talkies within every classroom. This will be there for taking a child to the restroom, or a check-in didn't work, or a parent needs a claim number, or anything like that. We are here for you to help you in any circumstance. Now, if you're volunteering on an event, we would request that you show up at least 15 minutes beforehand to not only set up the classroom, but also to prepare your hearts for the incoming students. Grace Kids Children's Ministry is not simply about the children. It's about the children, it's about the parents, as well as the other volunteers and ministry advocates that you serve alongside. This is a 3-fold perspective that really brings intentionality to what we're doing. Yes, we care and shepherd the children, but we also want to grow as a community and a church, partnering with the families, allowing them to recognize that they are the primary discipleship makers within their home. And as we do this, we get to know the other advocates and volunteer staff as we walk alongside them throughout the year. Now, if you want to serve one time or once a month or every other week, we can make that happen for you. If you ever have any questions for our children's ministry, we would love to connect with you, get you plugged in even deeper, answer any questions you might have. But until next time, God bless. Take care. Thank you so much for serving within our children's ministry.